Yeah. He stabbed Tory Lanez in the head for talking crazy. That's crazy. Let's go. Why are they fighting Tory now? We need him outside. Megan not shaking ass no more. It's crazy outside without Tory Lanez.
We're going to be speaking on Tory Lanez getting stabbed inside a prison and the man who did it. May 12, 2025, located north of Los Angeles lies the California Correctional Institution in Tehachapi, California. In 2021, the prison closed its minimum custody facility, meaning its 2,600 inmates were level 3 or level 4. These are the most dangerous levels in California State Prison, where race, gangs, and strict politics are enforced with deadly consequence.
It's going down.
The only step above this would be the maximum
Level
security
5 maximum
inmates,
security.
housed within the security housing unit, otherwise known as the SHU. A disciplinary confinement reserved.
God damn. Boy, y'all better look at like this game when all these niggas want to go outside and shoot off and tote guns and all that. You want to be in the streets and all that, folks. This way you gonna end up, shorty. It's either here or the graveyard, gang. Do this look like a...
Again, look how hard this bed look. You want to sleep on this? This bed look hard as fuck. Look at this toilet. Look at this toilet, twin. I look at my toilet and look at this bed. No.
a place you want to be? Look at the window, folks. Look at the fucking window. It's concrete. Boy, y'all tripping.
Disciplinary confinement reserved for the prison's most violent, whose only escape from a cell is a human dog cage.
Y'all crazy.
It was 7:20 in the morning when 32-year-old Daystar Peterson, who's more commonly known as the rapper Tory Lanez, was violently attacked. TMZ would originally report multiple sources, including a corrections officer, claimed Tory was on the prison yard. But an updated report from a representative of the California Department of Corrections would clarify Tory was attacked within a housing unit.
But he was like, I think this is how it works, so.
Density is a tool to record your DJ set and master it after. Density connects to DJ decks to record.
This they sell, this where they sleep. And like, you know, do they thug easy. But for most of the day, I think they can just walk around here and kind of just like hang around, play cards, eat, go talk, do whatever. And then they got yard time. So yard time is when they actually go outside, I think. So I think they said he got stabbed in like an area like this, I guess.
Prison staff rushed to the unit administering first aid while quickly determining Tory suffered life-threatening injuries, forcing them to call 911. Video would emerge of who's believed to be Tory Lanez landing in a light flight helicopter at Kern Medical Center in Bakersfield, California.
They tried him like crazy.
An hour-long drive from the prison.
Hour long.
Boy, they want y'all to die up in there, gang.
Hour long.
It took him an hour in a helicopter to actually get to a hospital? That's crazy, bro.
With that distance, a helicopter was the only form of transportation able to move him fast enough to save his life.
He got fast in a helicopter.
A message to Tory Lanez's Instagram account would state he'd been stabbed 14 times.
That's crazy, bro.
7 wounds to his back, 4 to his torso, 2 to the back of his head, and 1 to the left side of his face.
I don't know what lungs collapse means, but that shit sound like it hurt. Hold on, y'all, because y'all know I love putting y'all on to that easy money. Cashkick.com is a...
I ain't gonna lie, lungs collapse. It do sound crazy. Like, it sound like it hurts so bad. None of us finna go through that. It's crazy.
Both of his lungs collapsed, and he had to be placed on a breathing apparatus. Luckily, Tory was breathing on his own, and despite the pain, was talking normally, in good spirits, and deeply thankful to God that he is pulling through. He also wanted to thank everyone for their continued prayers and support. Based on his wounds, it can be assumed Tory was attacked from behind, as the majority of his wounds struck his back and behind his head. Initially, no word was released as to who did it, leaving room for speculation. Because this took place in California, the only time someone is stabbed and it doesn't result in a race riot is if they are stabbed by their own race.
Okay. So it's always a riot. See, I ain't know that. It's always, I know they big on race in Cali, but I ain't know like race riot. Race riot is crazy. Do your homework on race riot.
That is the case here.
That's crazy.
Compton rapper Spider Loke would post a conversation with a current inmate at Tehachapi. The man would claim Tory was on a tier full of Mexicans when a Mexican stabbed Tory.
Yeah.
He'd confirmed Tory had to be
So it's about to go down. That's what they were saying yesterday.
And the prison was placed on lockdown. He'd also confirmed as soon as the lockdown is lifted, the blacks will be seeking revenge on the Mexicans.
It's finna go.
What's Gucci?
What's cracking?
They were saying, we seen this yesterday, but they were saying like, boy, it's about to go. It's about to be crazy down there, boy. Like it's about to be bad.
Oh, God damn.
Tehachapi has a known reputation for being SNY, otherwise known as a special needs yard. These yards are known to house gang dropouts, snitches, sex offenders, and anyone else whose life is threatened by being in general population.
So that's why Tory was over there, because he was in like a that type of thing.
But California has also recently implemented 50-50 yards, half general population, half SNY, to integrate the two prison societies.
Why?
Why? Yeah.
Don't put me in here with these goofies, these weirdos, you feel me? Don't do that.
This goes against strict prison gang politics, mainly for the Mexicans and whites who are allegedly forced to attack any rival or SNY inmate to essentially remove themselves from the yard until they are placed back in general population amongst the quote-unquote honorable convicts.
So, oh my God. Are you serious? These motherfuckers is slow, bro. So you telling me they forced to attack the alternative people because it's 50-50. So they forced to attack them because their gang will not allow them to be in the same unit. So I have to attack you to get sent back to general population. So are you trying to tell me that Tory Lanez got stabbed 14 times just so somebody can send him back to the dude who stabbed him, just so he can get sent back to Jam Pop?
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's the most craziest shit I ever heard. Now they're gonna be having a whole race riot over what? That's what I be saying, twin. I feel like that's what I be saying. Like, what type of goof ass shit?
From your phone on the
Y'all crazy as hell, gang. Y'all is crazy, folks. You already in prison. What the fuck do it matter where I'm at, gang? I'm just trying to get through this so I can go home, gang. Y'all tripping.
While general population is deadly, it's controlled chaos. And SNY yards can be just as dangerous, if not worse, as the gang politics that keep things in line go out the window and violence becomes rampant. It's unclear if Tory was in fact SNY, as that comes with its own bad reputation within prison, but it's likely Tory was placed on a 50-50 yard, and his politics didn't require him to remove himself. Now, Tory's attacker would be identified as 42-year-old Santino Casio, a man with a dark violent history.
Oh yeah, he looked kind of crazy.
On June 8th, 2022,
like
a then 20-year-old Santino, who went by the name Sonny, was heard arguing with his 13-year-old girlfriend. Minutes later,
How old was he?
She was shot in the face with a shot.
Oh yeah, he's sick. See, there's the type of people that be in prison, gang. I'm cool. He 20 years old, had a 13-year-old girl, got mad at her and shot her in the head with a shotgun. What the f is going on, bro?
Santino would go on the run for 2 weeks before being arrested. His own family would testify against him in court, how they heard the argument before the blast. A coroner would testify the barrel, must have been 4 inches away from the girl's face before it went off.
That's crazy.
An interview from the day he was arrested will be played at trial where Santino admitted to having a relationship with the 13-year-old girl for a month before the shooting.
He a sicko.
The girl was a runaway while Santino was on